Welcome once again to the Visual Vapor Reviews. I'm your host, Michael Cobb, and this is the first review ever for Central Vapors. I'm going to be reviewing two different flavors today on my RDA, but of course I've already got one in my tank because it smelled so dang delicious. So, why don't we get into talking about these two different flavors from Central Vapors. One is a Razzelberry Ring Pop, and the other is called Galaxy. Now, I didn't really get a flavor menu on these two, but I do know that they're a 30 to 70 PG-VG ratio. And they sent them to me as free samples for reviewing. So I'm going to be doing a lot more reviews for them, hopefully after I send this video to them. But let's get into the first one, Razzelberry Ring Pop. Look at that, right out of the fog. Tastes amazing already. I've already got it in my Falcon tank, which means you know I gotta love it. The first thing I did was put it on my RDA, and I tried it out, and I was like, holy moly, it tastes as good as it smells. Because, dang Skippy, it was perfect. So it tastes just like a Razzelberry Ring Pop when you put it in your mouth for the first time and take that first lick. It's amazing. And we'll talk about the second one in just a little bit, but I want to focus my main work on this flavor right here. So I'm going to set my stuff down, pull up a chair so we can chat about this thing. There we go. We got our chair. We got everything we need to do. All right. So let's get one more hit off this and give you a kind of flavor profile before I go to the RDA to go and show you what it tastes like off that. So, amazing clouds coming off the 30 to 70 PG-VG ratio, and it's just perfect. I absolutely love how the cloud just comes right off it. It's like a perfect mix between the PG and VG. So, why don't we take off my beautiful Falcon tank and switch on over to the vape that gives us the flavor. Clean off my mod a little bit. There we go. Get all that excess juice from the previous drip off there. Kind of get it ready to go for the next drip. There we go. All right. Screw this right on here. Gotta be real careful because the juice is leaking off the sides there. I gotta give this tank a clean at some point. Nothing. What's going on with that? There's like no clouds at all coming off this thing. Huh. Well, let's try turning it up to 80 watts. Still barely anything coming off that RDA. Alright. Maybe it's just the way I wicked it. Who knows? I'll try re-wicking it later. But in the meantime, let's get some juice right on here. See what's keeping her. There we go. Okay, we got her all wicked up and ready to go. Let's see if we can do something with it. Okay, got it all wicked up and ready to go. Let's see what she does at 80 watts for the Razzelberry Ring Pop. Whoa, the flavor's a lot richer coming off that. Wow. So there are no nicotine in these two flavors. Amazing nonetheless. I really enjoy them. Definitely a raspberry flavor coming off of it. Very strong, very potent, more throat hitter. Definitely not a cloud chaser build that I did on this thing yet. Not bad at all though. So, amazing flavor coming off the Razzelberry Ring Pop. Wow. Definitely feeling that. The 30 to 70 PG-VG ratio is really strong coming off that. Okay, about time to switch to the next flavor. Let's set that down. and do the first, because I haven't even tried the Galaxy yet, so I'm definitely entranced, confused, and kind of expectant. It smells kind of fruity. It smells like a fruit roll-up almost, but I'm not exactly sure how this will taste, so let's drip it on there and give it its first hit. Now the cool thing about RDAs is that they have instant flavor changeover, so anytime I drip a new flavor, I get the instant flavor change. Sounds like it's starting to rain out there, maybe. Never know. But in any case, let's see what we can do. Okay, we got that all dripped up. Let's see how well it tastes. Clean off some of that excess juice real quick. There we go. And give it its first rip. Galaxy is very sweet. I noticed that first off. I'm noticing kind of like, it definitely gives off the hint of a fruit roll-up. I'm noticing kind of like a bunch of fruits mixed in, kind of getting a bit of a melon as well as tiny bit of mint. I'm not exactly sure where that mint, if that mint's coming from a menthol piece or just the aftertaste of the refreshingness from previous flavors. But I'm really impressed with it. Galaxy is definitely a good flavor. Be sure to pick it up from Central Vapors over online. They have a wonderful website full of everything you need: mods, tanks, coils, and more. I'm enjoying the Galaxy a lot. I definitely think that I could probably get better clouds off it if I was trying it on less cotton. I think I might have put a little too much cotton in there when I did my rebuild. So I want to take a second to talk about Central Vapors. Central Vapors is a wonderful vape store that sells a lot of variety. They sell juices, tanks, mods, coils, and more. I'm not exactly sure their full array of product, but I do know that they have a lot of good pricing on their tanks. Some of their tanks go for $30 to $40. Some of their really expensive ones go for $50, depending on how, whether they range from beginner to experience. I also know that their flavors are very tasty from what I've tasted so far. I like their Razzelberry the most out of the two they've sent me. But I'm really liking the Galaxy. The Galaxy would definitely be my second to go to flavor. I'm really enjoying that a lot. Oh, hey. Hi. But to keep it simple, I'd like to thank Central Vapors for sending me these free samples. I'm really thankful for them, and I want to keep reviewing for you guys. It's a really good flavor that you guys sent to me, so I definitely want to keep reviewing flavors and maybe go into some mods and tanks and stuff that you sell there. And if you guys are interested, definitely message me on email, because I'll be sending this video your way once it's on YouTube. Alright, let's switch back over to my Falcon tank, because this thing's getting a little hot. There we go. Sweet. Amazing flavor coming off that, but I'm going back to the Razzelberry ring pop. So I run my tank at 66.6 watts, but 80 for the RDA. RDA is mainly my flavor chaser. That's what I try all my flavors on. But I love that Razzelberry ring pop the most. I really can't stay away from it. So each one of these flavors are courtesy of Central Vapor Reviews. They are amazing flavors. Be sure to pick it up yourself. They are 30 milliliters each, so but I do believe they sell in 30s, 60s, and if I'm mistaken, I do believe they do hundreds. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to do some research on them, but I really like their flavors. I think that what they have is pretty good going for them. I don't know exactly how they make their e-juice, but I think it's pretty similar to everything else. The 4 chemicals: nicotine, propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, and their flavoring. But of course I don't use nicotine in mine, but you know how it is. Really loving that Razzelberry. In fact, I'm going to top off my tank right now with that. That Razzelberry is perfect. It's definitely fitting my flavor palette right there. The Galaxy is amazing as well. I will not, it's definitely like my second flavor choice out of the two. My personal favorite is definitely the Razzelberry, but the Galaxy definitely can't go without saying that the Galaxy is a very good flavor. I absolutely love it. In fact, while I'm here, why don't I take out my Freemax Fireloo tank, get a little bit of a grippy on that, get a grip on the Freemax Fireloo, take out my previous flavor real quick. So I've tried the Razzelberry Ring Pop in everything but I haven't tried my Galaxy in an actual tank. So I put it in a dripper. Now it's time to put it in a tank and see what happens. We're gonna do just half tank just to get it ready to go. Just to try and get a feel for it. There we go. Gonna try and vape off the last of that other flavor that was in there beforehand. Try and get it ready to go. I'll let you know when the Galaxy kind of hits in, because the Galaxy is a really good flavor. It's definitely not to be undermined by the Razzelberry Ring Pop, and even though I like the Razzelberry the most, I definitely got to give the Galaxy its fair share of credit. Because definitely an amazing flavor. When I tried it on the RDA, I was very impressed. I hadn't vaped it yet. I hadn't even put it on my RDA before this video, so. There's a little bit of the Galaxy. Definitely tasting it.
How does the Galaxy taste like?
Huh?
How does the Galaxy taste like?
Galaxy tastes like a fruit roll-up almost. That's my fiance in the background. She is the manager for Visual Vapor Reviews. She didn't know exactly what it tasted like, but holy moly, there it is. It's like a fruit roll-up right in my mouth. There she is. How about you come into the camera? Say hi to Central Vapors for me.
I don't.
All right, fine, whatever. She's there. She is. Central Vapors. This is my manager, Ariana, for the Visual Vapor Reviews. She is a wonderful help to my videos as well as comedic relief. She helps with a lot of the laughs coming from it. She is my rock, and when it comes to my Visual Vapor Reviews, she is my fiance and soon to be my wife. She helps out with a lot of things that come in. She keeps track of what comes in the books. She's also putting me in a half Nelson right now. Careful. I don't want to get my shirt wet. You're getting everything wet.
It's called choco.
Okay,
Love
choke.
you. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Alright, so the Galaxy is an amazing flavor. It's definitely not to be underset by the Razzelberry Ring Pop. I'm getting a lot of explosive flavor coming off it right now on this Freemax, which is a mesh tank. For those of you who do not know, it uses mesh coils, and I run it at 66.6 watts, similar to my Falcon tank. Fresh flavor coming for days. I tried a Galaxy flavor one time, not from you guys, but when a vape store was actually right across the street from where I'm living right now. When I first tried it, it was coming off of an e-hookah, which was an amazing device. For you guys who don't know, they actually do make e-hookahs, and they are amazing when you try them. The flavor tasted just perfect. So, for those of you who are really interested, be sure to head on over to Central Vapors for your Galaxy and Razzelberry Ring Pop and so much more. They are amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for sending me this stuff, and thank you for viewers for checking out Visual Vapor Reviews. And I'll see you guys next time. But until then, I'm your host, Michael Cobb, and these are the Visual Vapor Reviews. Peace, guys.